What if I told you that Oscar Robertson and Damian Lillard have a lot in common? What if I told you that the Damian Lillard trade that just happened, a blockbuster trade, sending Dame to Milwaukee, is the exact same of Oscar Robertson getting sent to Milwaukee in 1970. Let's go jump right into it. Our story begins in 1970 with the Milwaukee Bucks on the cusp of greatness, aided by a sensational rookie named Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They craved an NBA championship. In this era, the Bucks president, Ray Patterson, was on a mission to provide Kareem with the support he needed. In an interview with Ray Patterson said this: "I remember going into the locker room and telling Lou we were going to get him some help. And they did just that. In a groundbreaking move, the Bucks traded for the legendary player Oscar Robertson, known as the Big O. This trade sent shockwaves through the league, signaling the Bucks' determination to secure their first NBA championship. I don't know if you knew this already, but Oscar Robertson was already in the league for 10 years on the Kings, and they didn't win anything. They didn't really do that well. I mean, some people say that Oscar should have won the 1962 MVP because he averaged almost a triple-double, but that's a whole different can of worms. And let's talk about the Damian Lillard, who is a great NBA superstar who found himself in a situation in the same tone as Oscar Robertson. He wanted the NBA championship very bad, but he felt that the Blazers couldn't provide the winning environment after all. He's been there for 11 years. And word for word, quote for quote, Damian Lillard said this: "He wants the chance to win it all." In the same vein as the 1970s Bucks and Oscar Robertson, the Milwaukee Bucks of 2023 were hungry for another title run. Keep in mind, they just won 2 years ago in 2021, beating the Phoenix Suns. However, doubts loomed over Giannis and his future with the team. The Bucks needed a bold move to ensure another championship caliber roster. Giannis, he said he doesn't want to be on the same team for 20 years and not win another NBA championship. In the Bulls sagas, an unexpected twist altered the course of events. Just when everyone anticipated Lillard joining the Miami Heat or perhaps the Toronto Raptors, the Milwaukee Bucks entered the picture. Mirroring the audacious move of the 1970s, the Bucks stunned the NBA by trading for Damian Lillard, uniting him with Giannis. Now let's delve into the intriguing details of these momentous trades. In 1970, the Bucks sent Flynn Robinson and Charlie Paulk to the Cincinnati Royals in exchange for Oscar Robertson, cementing the Big O's place in Milwaukee's basketball lore. Now, Damian Lillard is heading to the Milwaukee Bucks. The team announced Wednesday night. Lillard is part of a 3-team deal, also involving the Phoenix Suns, that sees Bucks guard Jrue Holiday and Sun centers Deandre Ayton on the move too. In the full details of the trade, the Bucks receive Damian Lillard. The Trailblazers receive Deandre Ayton from the Suns, Toumani Camara from the Suns, Jrue Holiday from the Bucks, 2029 first-round pick via the Bucks, 2 first-round pick swaps of the Bucks, 2028 and 2030. The Suns receive Grayson Allen via the Bucks, Keon Johnson via the Blazers, Nazir Little via the Blazers, Yusuf Nurkic via the Blazers. This had an incredible impact on multiple franchises. The Bucks were very happy. in 1971 when they won a championship with Oscar Robertson. That was their first ever championship, and the city celebrated like never before. And also, 50 years later, the city was in utter excitement whenever Giannis brought them a championship in 2021. Similarity: the Damian Lillard trade catapulted the Bucks into an instant contenders, igniting an excitement among fans for the impending championship quest. Now, let's talk about the front office and why both Oscar Robertson and Damian Lillard grew tired of their franchise in their front office. Just absolute frustration. First off, Damian Lillard had always voiced concern for the Blazers to assemble a championship caliber roster around him. He always voiced his desire, his concern, but when the front office basically never really attempted to bolster the roster, Lillard felt betrayed and disheartened. He put almost 11 years, 12 years of his career, his prime, into this team, and they really never did much. They never made the finals. Similarity: the Oscar Robertson encountered friction with the Cincinnati Royals manager, particularly with head coach Bob Cousy. Oscar Robertson was sick and tired of Bob Cousy. He wanted a championship, and he didn't really have much faith in the Royals either. So he wanted a trade. These unexpected twists in both sagas were both driven by the front office ability to meet the stars' aspirations. Lillard preferred going to the Miami Heat, but that was just unattainable due to the Blazers' lofty demands. In response, the Bucks made a bold move to entice Lillard to their side, rewriting the narrative of his championship pursuit. These trades left an indelible mark on the star players involved. Keep in mind, Miami was just in the finals in 2023. They were just in the finals. Now, we have to have some consideration with Giannis's contract extension, that the Bucks want to bring this man another championship. They want him to stay. They want him to stay committed to winning. So, bringing Damian Lillard and having him have the opportunity to chase the championship he has always wanted, mirroring the journey of Oscar Robertson. And so our journey through time ends here, highlighting the stunning parallels between Oscar Robertson's trade of 1970 and Damian Lillard's trade of 2023. Two star players, two megastars, two franchise players striving for greatness, and two cities dreaming of championship glory. As we've seen, history has an interesting way of repeating itself, even in the grand theater of the NBA. If you found this storytelling experience enjoyable, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you thought of it. What trade do you think had the greater impact? The Oscar Robertson trade or the Damian Lillard trade? Thanks so much for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, have a nice day. Peace.